Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando Tournament Winners Bracket Round 1. Today we have a wonderful match between jkoper and drjayphd. I forgot to switch to the stats. Joining me on Lovely Commentator today is the wonderful one and only Krista. And you get put up with me with Cemetery. And on tracking today, we have Lost the Pirate. So, are you all ready for a Z2 match?
Heck yeah. I am totally waiting for it. And we have two very strong racers. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what kind of chicken action we're gonna have. You know, everybody who knows me knows the spicier the better.
We are just waiting on jkoper to ready up, and we will be on our way.
Woo!
Ooh, we have a 6-gem map ready, by the way. You didn't want to sleep, right?
No, who needs sleep? It's Z2R winners bracket. This is the time in which we're supposed to be insomniac. And
Okay, so anyways, what are you hoping for in this wonderful match besides it being truly evil and chickens being wild?
well, you know me, I'm a fan of the pain train. So, things where our wonderful, wonderful runners are going to catch maces to the face. They're going to catch, barbecues where they're the barbecue. Oh, man. I think most of the people in chat have already accepted the fact that I am probably the most pro Ganon commentator that's in the Z2R community. It wounds me because I swears I'm really not pro Ganon. I'm just pro action. Woo!
Well, I have rolled some evil seeds in the Swiss rounds, so we shall see if I have kept that going here in the bracket levels.
Yes, we are gonna keep our fingers and toes crossed, and that is just mean spirited, chat. I swear, I have a halo.
Held up by devil horns. And we have the wonderful Team Florida teaming up to be evil also because Florida is just hot and evil all the time anyway.
To make it better, Team Central Florida. So we are, the Mouseketeers that have gone rogue. So there you go. It's awesome. And that hashtag, yes, you got to go with it. Living in Florida, we got hot everything, so we got to make sure the fights are even hotter. And that's what we'd like to. Yes, we also blame Florida traffic. Yes, absolutely.
It took me a good 30 minutes to get home when it usually takes me 10 minutes earlier.
No, I-4, 75.
I wasn't even on I-4. I'm actually true Central Florida now. I'm closer to Disney. I'm happy.
Yes. And I literally live right next to the Mouse House, aka Mousecatraz. Woo!
Team Universal here. Okay, both runners are ready up, so I am going to count them down, and we are going to get going.
Well, one thing we can truthfully say is they probably are, having the technical difficulties like our internet providers over here in Central Florida. So everyone who's saying malfunction junction, you're absolutely right. We love the fail sauce because we're living it every day. Woo!
We just need to try turning it off and turning it back on again, right?
Or you could just kick it, toss it out a window, tell it to get good. If it survives getting tossed out of a window, hey, you're good to go.
Oh my god, it's Star!
Hey, Star, do it! Let's hope for that wonderful GP we had, Star. Remember the one that made Willard very happy? And we have our tracker in the chat, Lost. So this is an all-star chat. Wow, literally. See, everybody, all the big names are coming. Sim?
I know, it's huge names. So we could have an all-star team eventually of of commentator being Star, you, me, and Elendar. Ooh, that'd be a really interesting team.
Yes. My chickens do need guests. Yes, they are quite lonely. And, we could always enjoy more people living in GP. If you want to have a 60, 65-minute GP, that's absolutely traumatic on the runners. We've got 3 lives so far.
And here we go.
Sim.
Ouch. 88 fire.
Yes, but that life count, that's not gonna be too good for us in Team Pain Train when they have maximum heart containers.
Ow! What the frick did I roll?
Oh.
At least it's 6 gem.
It's a 6 gem, yes, but they have 8 heart containers. And the only thing that's sorta on the low side is the 4. No, it's 2 gem? Sam, you told me 6 gem.
ZSR bot told us it was 6.
All right, so we have some booty action for Dr. J.
And he leaves.
Oh, that was a flute? Okay, so that means I need to adjust the vision. And it was literally... Okay, there is something to look at, and everything hurts.
Hey, at least I made things painful there.
Yes. And we have those big old 70p bags out. Oh boy, level up a plenty.
At least it's only a 70, and I've seen seeds where it's been 1,000. 1,000's just too nice.
Oh, that is. And it looks like we have a magic container that has been given to jkoper. So now he still can't cast fire yet, I don't think. And
we did roll. I did roll evil at least by no items at the start, and fire still being 88 apparently at magic too.
Imagine needing to literally have, magic 5 just to be able to cast fire. Ooh, that would be great. Okay, so it is a lovely little, Dr. J with that disappointment of not being able to get the key. But on the lighter side, a magic container was received.
Yeah, he's just slightly behind where jkoper is.
Yes. And since jkoper does not have
Candle, we can't see much.
Well, we can see that it's Agoria going over there and just like chucking.
Ooh, that was close.
Chucking little boomies at him, and you can never go wrong with that. And Alan, how you doing?
A good question. What is our flag set?
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Animus has just made me a happy person.
Because Hidden Kasuto and Palos?
No, the flute, aka the River Devil's best friend, may be required.
Hey, I actually commentated and restreamed a seed where the River Devil actually was required. And I was like,
No.
oh my god, I wish Krista was here.
Yes! The River Devil's best friend. And
it was
in
the only
Mito,
way to progress, too.
oh wow. That would have made me proud. I would have had a proud mama moment. On
It's
jkoper's
probably
side,
on one of the VODs.
I shall look for it. On jkoper's side, he did find Mito, and in Mito, it is Shield. Now we are in Rudo for Reflect. So we're gonna need some items.
Woohoo! More items required, the better.
Yes. And jkoper did unfortunately suffer a death. But on a lighter note, we're gonna have a helmet head battle between Dr. J, aka Skelly Man, going against a pretty rough helmet head.
Yeah, it's taking him down a bit. He actually took him all the way down.
Yeah, he's only attack 2, so it's even though it's not like our glue maker horse head, you know, it literally is kind of squatola, because look at how many hits it's taking just to go after a dark nut. So it's literally, just sit down, eat some popcorn, get a couple of sodas, and then you can enjoy the epic battle between Kelly and the Dark Nuts.
It looks like our tracking is not cooperating. Not our tracker itself. There we go. It finally connected and works. Yay!
Alan did just say in chat. So GP is here. In that mess over there, it is, yeah. We have GP. So at least jkoper is in the know. Unfortunately, not in the know for what's going on in that cave because he's catching some pain from a moblin
and down he goes.
Yeah. Mean old darkness-driven moblins.
And that is a game over for Dr. J.
Oh, yes. There's some times where you just never thought you'd see a skeleton die. You would think that that would be one of the most improbable things, you would ever conceive. But unfortunately...
he met the true death.
Yes. Yes. If there were anime fans in here, I would make an Overlord comment. But, Okay, so we have the trophy. So guess who's going to be getting that reflect spell?
That doesn't take us too long.
Yeah, the Rudo wasn't that far away. And with the trophy, go get reflect. Might as well while you're in the neighborhood, especially with a map that looks like this. This is not a party map.
So Dr. J choosing to get attack 3 and then life 3. He still hasn't touched his magic yet.
Well, I guess Dr. J is like, fire is just not going to, do any good right now. Meanwhile, jkoper is probably taking about 200 stabs just to take out that lovely little lizard. And, you gotta feel for him. But he is able to cast fire, and it looks like fire is tethered to shield.
That's both a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a very expensive shield.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. That, you hope in this case when you're catching a beatdown, that, come on, fire, be good, give me life for this price. And then you get shield and it's like, wah, wah, wah. And you can't help but get mad. Meanwhile, Dr. J is still traversing in the hopes of leveling up.
He does have a little bit more levels than Dr. J at the moment. What is interesting, by the way, TH announced, is the winner of this match will play our number 1 seed level engine. The loser of this match will face TH in the losers bracket. So either way, it's a tough second round match.
Absolutely. And jkoper finds that life is in Old Kasuto. Imagine that. The life spell in a dead town. Oxymoron aplenty. Good grief.
Such irony there.
Yes, that is irony. And the thing about this is it's necessary. And it's going to come in handy because it is castable at least once right now. I think it was 38. So it is castable. But
if Dr. J is a true skeleton, then wouldn't the life spell kill him?
It sure would, because I'm the type of person, if I see a dead enemy, I'm chucking a phoenix down on him. So, yes, the life spell should take him out. But Rando be randoming.
Even at level or life 3, Helmet Head is hitting like a truck.
Remember how I always say the bosses do have their Flintstone vitamins? This is a case of where Helmet Head was like, instead of taking like one Flintstone vitamin, Helmet Head took the whole bottle. He was ODing on Flintstone vitamins. This is amazing. How tough.
And there is another death on Helmet Head for Dr. J.
Yeah. And the sad part is, I'm really surprised that after the death, considering that this is his last life, that he did not immediately
cast. And there is his other death.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He's going to need to go out and get himself some more attack and maybe some more health, too. Or life.
Yeah.
Man, even with 8 heart containers that you were complaining that I rolled, Helmet Head is hitting like that truck, I said.
You gotta love it, especially when the bosses... Exactly. I was wondering why, the shield wasn't casted the second time. But, it's so easy to get caught up in the battle that you're just so focused on the enemy that you don't think maybe shield might... Instead of him knocking 2 to 3 heart containers worth of damage, maybe it'll lower it to 1. And plus Helmet Head is kind of nearby. He's literally a hop, skip, and a jump. And we have in Darunia. Darunia's fire, so that's going to be absolutely nada.
Well, no point into going back in to Darunia.
I agree, Alan. This is too low for life. I think life at Magic 3 should be 116. That way, it makes things interesting.
That would take all their magic at Magic 3. And then some. They couldn't cast it.
Exactly! It's like so close, yet so far away. And chat would think that that's fun. Oh, how much is life refilling? Did you catch that, Sim?
I did not. I think it's only like 1 bar, though.
1 bar for 38. That's a bargain. That is an absolute bargain. You chuck up 38, I'm only going to fill you for a sliver. That gets a thumbs up from me.
Hey, Star, what's for dinner? Are you sharing with us? Star, being one of our normal, amazing restreamers and commentators, she rules Evil Seeds just as like most of us. We love Evil Seeds. Runners might not, but Mariah truly despises when I roll his seeds.
Have Thunder. Thunder is free.
I love the random sayings that we put in, or that get put into from the various NPCs when you get your items and whatnot, or get your spells.
It hurts so hard that Thunder is just free and sitting there for everybody to use.
Now the question is, how expensive is it?
It's pretty expensive, but I was hoping that Thunder would be the spell in a hidden new Kasuto.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Exactly. It makes things peppier. And on Dr. J's side, we do have the gloves. So now Dr. J has entered Saitama mode. And Fairy is also free as it was in Rauru. So you won't be able to cast it. Challenge accepted.
We already found our GP axis, didn't we? Or GP? That was one of the first ones jkoper went into.
Yeah, GP has already been found. And it is Dr. J who has Thunder. And the Bat knows nothing. You disappoint me, Bat. You have failed us.
How rude.
I know, right? It could at least ask the question, are you going to upgrade to Windows 11?
No.
No, not going to happen. Just watch all your current applications just go right out the window and cry.
Yeah, this it shouldn't be. Besides taking a lot of damage, otherwise everything else so far has been not too bad. You got your glove early. You have your spells early. Thunders always already given. We just need. Oh well, we have Fairy too, so you really don't need anything else. Technically speaking,
jkoper will get to see what's killing him in the caves. Awesome sauce.
Woohoo!
Yes, we can celebrate. Yes, jkoper does have Fairy. But it was under the premise that you can't cast this. So jkoper was like, bet, I'm totally going to cast it the first opportunity I can.
And there is GP for Dr. J, so he'll make note of that and then come back later.
Absolutely. Life 4, everything hurts. Oh man, this is a pain seed where our runners are just catching fists. And
you wanted the pain train.
I am Team Pain Train. This is great for me.
So I met some of your standards with this seed.
Absolutely, this is 100%. So now we are going. I think people are trying to question if I am loyal to the good side or the dark side.
Dark side has cookies. Come on.
Heck yeah! Cookies.
That's
are
the number one
go.
reason to be on the dark side.
And we have pizza. I mean, we have pizza, cookies. What more can you ask for? And
tacos.
Tacos, yes, Taco Tuesdays.
I'm actually having tacos on Sunday. I have a friend coming over. Yes, I do have those. And we're going to watch movies and have tacos. Oh, Andrew says Darkside has pie as well.
We could go with that.
No. The cookies over on the dark side is triple chocolate chunk cookies, Bus Driver.
I have minions. No. I'm sad. The lore around me continues. Oh, goodness.
We find out new things every day.
Yes. I'm telling you, the halo is there. You guys don't believe me. I do have a halo.
Held up by devil horns.
No.
Oh, am I not supposed to say that part?
No. swear, that was just 2 buns. I was trying to be Princess Leia.
Yeah, no, those are horns.
But the Force.
You could put buns over them, but they would still there would still be horns.
Okay, so on Dr. J's side, we're having the mirror. Yeah, that is a really.
It's a great spot
for Saria.
It's a great spot.
That means there's still hope. There's absolute still hope in the fact that this biome is right. You know nothing. And oh boy. Even the seed is saying that it knows nothing. That's right. All the bosses are good guys. And the enemies in GP are good guys. Yes. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So that makes Link the bad guy?
Heck yeah.
You're just going around killing good guys.
Exactly. It's like Mario just breaking the bricks in Super Mario 1. And if you know the background behind that, if you've ever read the official guidebook, you'll understand why I just said that. And an unfortunate death for jkoper. Yikes.
I mean, leading all the way back to, or if you use Skyward Sword as the original, first in the timeline, he even goes and kills Demise and various random enemies.
Exactly.
Those moblins were just trying to exist. Come on. You don't go right outside your door and purposely kill a moblin, do you?
No. And jkoper with the tactical death to replenish that one fairy spell. While Dr. J doesn't even have to worry about fairy. He is set with.
He has that any key.
Yes. That is like getting a lockpick skill of 100 in Fallout. Let's go. Anything. The skelly is going, and jkoper looks out and finds a red jar.
So that would lean a little more in the favor of Dr. J, just because he doesn't have to waste all the additional magic on Fairy. But as jkoper will find out here in a little bit, they are very painful hitting on any enemy. Well, he already knows that, but he hasn't encountered Helmet Head yet.
It does come in handy when doing tactical deaths. But did you see the item for the palace?
Magic jar? Or no?
A whopping blue jar.
Womp womp.
Blew all that fairy magic just to get a blue jar.
Hey, but he went back to the entrance and got his magic refilled, so.
Praise the single arrow. And we are still cave hopping in the dark with our Stalfos buddy, Dr. J.
See, we are truly not a jet seat because we are 22 minutes in already, amazingly, and we do not have a single gem yet.
No, because Dr. J had to nope out. Helmet Head was mean.
Team Pain Train!
Yes. Yeah, attack 3 is absolute trasharoo. It look how long it's taking. I mean, on the most minute of enemies, it's so hard.
A single bat takes 4 hits.
Yeah, that's brutal. Now, let's see how jkoper fares against a very mean-spirited Helmet Head.
One difference is he has life 4 versus life 3 of Dr. J.
And he also has that big life spell. You know, you gotta heal for that sliver.
Life 4 is making it to where it only takes 1 bar down every time he gets hit. That is a nice upgrade. And he does take down Helmet Head for his first boss.
Woohoo! And it paid off 500, which was more than the very interesting P bag. And lucky for jkoper that he did not shield up, or else he would be having to take a tactical death in order to get through that door.
And he chooses attack 4 for his upgrade.
You can't blame him, especially when you know that attack 3 is the equivalent of attack 1, just with a 3 replacing the 1. Literally. Because it's a little bit better. And jkoper did go for the life 5 to finish the...
Finish the experience off.
Wait a second.
Did he not think he found the item?
Oh no, he forgot that the blue jar is the item. Oh,
he might. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He might not realize, since he has full hearts, that they won't have random hearts placed in them.
Oh no, this is... Oh, jkoper is looking for an item. Oh no.
And now Dr. J is into the same dungeon as him. So
we've got twos aplenty, and we have Dr. J coming back for revenge. He's like, Helmet Head, you, me, we're gonna have the dukes. He's gonna show the dukes.
jkoper is leaving. Yay!
Wait, he did that for the key? Really?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have an extra key. That way he doesn't have to cast Fairy that one time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Imagine the disappointment if he finds the magic key.
I do not. It was in the graveyard, wasn't it?
It was roughly in that vicinity, yeah. But it will be set. Let's see what King's Tomb is all about. Absolutely nothing. Huh, okay. We got a whole lot of information from you there, buddy.
You know nothing, Dr. Cooper, or Dr. J, PhD. Well, I already butchered that. I was going to say, you know nothing, J. Cooper.
I know nothing. Yes, you have to give him credit for going there just to get that clue.
I mean, he's not Jon Snow, so he does know something. He knew that was the blue jar was the item from the dungeon, and he got out of there.
Yes, meanwhile on Dr. J's side, Dr. J is traversing.
Where is he going? I thought he knew where Helmet Head. He might not have realized that the blue jar is the... Or he might not have found the blue jar.
I think Dr. J is hoping against hope that... Well, Sim, I have to address you as someone else temporarily with your logic.
Okay, I think I can survive.
Hey, Mr. J, let me tell you, that's some good thinking, Mr. J, especially when you said that he understood that there was a blue jar in that level.
Nailed it.
Flags command. Can you explain that one?
So the flags we have are hidden Pseudo and GP or Palisson. I don't think
you know what. We have Alan in chat. Alan, what are the flags?
Hashtag blame Alan.
Yes, we have Alan. We could just ask Alan. Alan, help. We has no idea what flags are. We just know Max Rando is Max Rando. Thank you.
I just
Okay, so
generate the seed. I don't know what I generate.
Hidden Palace and Kasuto are on. Also, we have to say goodbye to that wonderful Saria.
Dr. J disappointing the sword at the key, but choosing not to actually grab it because he already has the any key. So why not just point at it and roll your eyes heavily?
I hope Dr. J realizes that, I know he knows it's a 2-gem seed, but you have to also take who you're going against into consideration. And yes, wait, they just said that max health restore? No!
I know what I'm doing, Toffel. That's a first. That's something I didn't know. I know I'm good at breaking things.
No, Sim is a pro, man. Sim is pro skills. If there's
Shucks, you're gonna
anyone
make me
who's gonna
blush.
if anyone who doesn't know anything, it's probably me. When I say things are broken, you just toss it out the window, and you are absolutely fine. Because if your computer can survive getting chucked out of a window 2 stories, it's a good computer. It's not a Packard Bell. Let's
By
put
the
it that
way,
way.
Dr. J takes down Helmet Head, finally getting his revenge after the odd number of deaths he had. I think it was 7. I don't know.
It was just a couple. That's
So
the way
3.
we'll say it.
I said
It was-
odd, so it needs to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I can count. Do I get my gold star for the day?
Yes, I'm gonna smack it on you right now. Bow.
Ow, that hurt. And
Okay,
watch where you're
so
smacking. This is
I am
rated PG-13. Come on.
sorry. This map is absolutely glorious when you come to it. And yes, that's exactly what you have to do when you get lost. You have to, talk about interior decorating.
We haven't had much of a chance because we've only had one dungeon where it was a particular decent color of green.
Yeah. Wait, it
We
was
haven't
green?
had. Yes, it was green. We haven't had
Holy
Pepto
moly,
Bismol
I
pink.
thought it was brown. I thought it was a dark brown. I thought it was poop brown. Oh man.
See, Zero even knows it was very forest green.
Well, just
Are you colorblind, Krista?
I'm starting to wonder because I swear it looked like a poop brown. Oh well. It's
What color
yes.
is the grass?
I failed kindergarten colors. There you go. And here we are in old
She
Kasuto.
ate the crowns instead of used the crowns.
No. For me, and the sad part is I'm watching this on 4D.
You're watching this in a time dimension too?
Wait, 4K. I'm having just.
They
I'm
even got
making
rid
up
of
new
Shrek 4D,
dimensions.
so I'm sad.
I have 4K and
so
man.
you're feeling the smacks that Link get. Oh, that you're feeling that boomerang right there.
Yeah, I'm watching in other dimensions. It's the Twilight Zone. And the sad fact is, guys, for those who know me, know what my occupation is. So this makes it even better. The fact that I can't brain and
Braining is overrated, okay?
Yeah, but I'm neuropsych. I mean, I'm the one who repairs brains. Oh no!
I mean, I don't have one, so we're all good.
No, you do have one. You do have one. Everyone has a brain.
Don't tell my boss.
I won't. I totally won't. And we have jkoper, who's going down there.
See, there's another green, by the way. That is green on Dr. J's side. Just an FYI.
No,
green.
That's a forest green. Now it looks green, but before that other thing looked brown as all poopalapa. Oh man, I feel sad because Some parts do look brown though.
I
Like
mean,
the little
the
city
disappearing tiles actually look a little bit more towards brown, but they're still a green.
parts. Now I can see some brown on the ground,
That's
some
brown
blue
right
in the
there.
sky with some white clouds. We're jamming. We are cooking with oil now, man. You know, forget grease. We're cooking with oil. I'm on fire right now. Until you go back into that palace and kill what little vision I have. Because I'll start seeing brown when it's green and all that good stuff.
So we just need to make a mental note. Krista is sometimes colorblind.
You know what? I haven't recovered from the radioactive green that was in a different seed.
Hey,
It
I've
was
had
so bright.
Pepto-Bismol pink that almost blinded people. So
No, this green sim was so bright. You literally had to wear sunglasses. Like it's 10 o'clock at night, but it is bright. It is so bright. It made my future look good. And I was feeling really good. I was going blind at the same time, but I felt good.
eyesight's
Unlike that
overrated.
dark nut that just went into the lava. And we just found out in Palace 3 is the bunk bunk hammer. Yeah, I actually have transition lens glasses, so there you go. I can make it dark all the time, man.
I mean, our runners do have the gloves, so we're not going to be glove locked here.
Okie dokie. And on jkoper's side, jkoper's got him the shield, official shield spell. Woo.
Whoa. And there was much rejoicing. No. Yay.
Oh no, wait, that may have been reflect. No, it's not reflect. Dr. J, I don't think so, because I did see him smacking blocks earlier. So I think maybe it was a case of deja vu. And maybe...
Deja blue, if we're talking about GP, because GP is blue.
Well, I noticed that part. I wouldn't have called it black or anything. You know, I swear, GP would have been blue for me.
Swearing's not good for your vocabulary.
GP is blue. Yes, it's blue, I think. Yeah.
Then maybe you just can't see, you have issues seeing yellow.
Oh no, yellow's a nightmare. That's not good for anyone. Yellow is and how I live in Florida, which is the Sunshine State.
It is also the Snowbird State, sadly.
Now the RVs are awesome. You know, you get your RV campaign and
no, the ones I don't like going are the lines and lines of people going 20 under the speed limit because they're old.
I wouldn't know about that because I usually go about 90 and then pray that the cops aren't around.
So that was the car that passed me earlier today. Okay.
Heck yeah, warp speed. You know, when you gotta get somewhere that's 40 minutes away in 10 minutes, you gotta fly. Just keep going, you know? Be like, traffic? What is traffic? I have no idea what traffic is. Just like that Stalfos didn't know what that dark nut was tossing. He's like, I don't know what you're tossing. I ain't got time for it. And
bags
he just
of poo.
bounced. Yeah. Yes, I speed run in games and in life. You have to. You know, life living in the fast lane. You get a page in the
driving
hospital.
is the adult version of Frogger.
Yes, Rudo was reflect. That's why I said it was. I realized that he was in Rudo, and that he was getting lay reflect spell. So jkoper, you know, can go and you know, reflect Carrick's open Robin, and Right
They
now,
call
it's
him the Streak.
that's
He
what I
likes to show
know.
off his physique.
Mario Andretti has nothing on me. And
Which one of us
okay,
needs... Wait. I read that as AA, as an Alcoholic Anonymous, and then I'm like, which one is Start talking about that needs to attend AA?
and we are in
P5.
Yes, but it's not just any 5.
What
Those
color
who know
is
me,
that?
it's blue.
That is purple!
What? It's like a dark bluish purpley thing. Oh, good.
It,
Wait, it is. It's. It doesn't look purple. It looks like, oh goodness gracious. I guess it does look a little purple here, but it looks a little purple. It looks a little blue there. You know, here a purple, there a purple, blue here, blue there. You know, and absolutely, Star. This is the best dungeon because it has the best boss. Yes, indigo. Thank you. Let's go with that color. It's indigo. I'm going to have to Google indigo, but I'm sure that's what it is.
the blue.
Yeah,
So here's
you
a fun question. What are the colors of the rainbow if you had to say 6 colors of the rainbow?
The 6 colors of the rainbow? Okay, now.
That was a real quick Goomba. He died.
That Goomba! Oh! Goomba had vitamins!
Ouch! Ow!
Goomba is making jkoper cast life! He is saying not in my house! Oh my goodness! This... Even though Goomba is getting stabbed in the cankle, which does hurt, you know, when you get alternated between the head stabs and the cankle stabs.
And there goes Goomba down!
With 1, but it was 1,000 on the pay scale.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That will be a nice little boost going into GP. That is,
absolutely,
as Chet points out, that is our second gem for Koper. He can now go into GP. He can go into the very blue GP.
Hey, you guys are seeing dark green for Dr. J?
It is a dark olive green.
No. What olives do you guys buy? Because, you know, my Goya olives don't look like this. My Goya olives do not look like this. Oh my goodness, my pride as a Cuban is getting like beat up here.
Kalamata olives?
I am seeing brown. Like I'm seeing brown, man. Like it
and
looks
I'm seeing
like
greenish brown, and you're seeing brownish green, or vice versa.
I still want to know what great olives you have that are brown, man.
I actually usually just get black olives, but yeah.
Well, that's cheating. That's cheating. If you're gonna have some manzanilla olives, you know, with the pimientos in there. And now that we have the hammer, we know exactly where we are. We are in Palace 3. As they did say in the clue that Rebanak was guarding the hammer. So, we're gonna see a Rebo battle. Will the horsey disappear after 2 whaps? Or... yeah, Dr. J doesn't know that, but see, I did pay attention. Which,
does
you know,
not remember where GP was?
Do I remember where GP was? Yeah,
I don't think
Koper. Really
there goes Koper. He's almost there.
And that's blue. That's a very blue.
See, you got that one correct.
Oh yeah, man! I'm gonna like party because I got a color right. As for the colors of the rainbow, let's go with, let's see, that entry of 4304.
That is not a color.
No, but that's the time for jkoper.
You just said the colors of the rainbow and then you said a time.
I had to multitask, man. Forgive the multitasking, but we have to do our comm duty too.
Oh, we are
The staff
commentating. We're
was
commentating about colors, like the blue of this GP.
and we just saw a skeleton, a Stoufel get pelted full of rocks. They were like, get out of my neighborhood. Bow, bow, bow. Look at them chucking those rocks. Ouch. And I got this. I got this. It is red, yellow, blue, green, orange, purple. Let's see. There's another one too. Did I say yellow? Yeah, I think I
You said the 6 colors. You said 6 colors.
I did?
Yes. But that order is just weird.
You didn't ask for order. You
Ooh,
gotta,
there's a death by a jkoper by that very, very twisty lava.
you gotta warn me in advance. You want the order. I was just listing everything off, Okay.
Star was questioning your order, so.
Okay, I got this. I'm not looking at chat. I got my back to the computer. All right, so.
Oh, you just missed something amazing. Wait.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just being smart ass.
okay.
Yeah, there's your chicken. There's your fiery chickens.
In kindergarten, they gave me Roy G. Biv as the colors. And V is purple. They called it violet.
Okay, I was going to say, purple does not start with the letter V.
No, but V is... So, Roy G. Biv... Okay. Roy is red. O is orange. Y is yellow. G is green. B is blue.
Ooh, by the way, there's T-Bird now for jkoper.
Shoot, what is it?
Don't look at chat.
I know chat is probably giving the answer. I is.
Ooh, and there's a death for Dr. J.
I know V is violet. I is that color nobody cares about.
Do you give up?
Yeah, no, it's like that bootleg purple. It's like a darker purple. What is it? It's not called darker purple.
You were saying it earlier, so that you had to look it up.
Oh, that indigo thingy.
Yes, it's indigo.
Oh man, okay.
jkoper finding a nice, steady beat to taking down a T-Bird here.
T-Bird paid less than Guma. That T-Bird needs to get good. Cheapo.
Get crunk.
Exactly. He could have been, hooked up something. Good grief. That's like rude. You're supposed to be the last boss. You're supposed to give at least one level before, we have some Kenkel action. But indigo is bootleg purple. It's like that purple that nobody likes.
Did you Google it?
The purple that sits in the corner. Hey, the purple that sits in the corner like, why doesn't anybody like me or know me? It's because you're the bootleg purple. You're not the purple. And
but I like indigo, so somebody likes it.
When I think of indigo, I think of the guy from The Princess Bride, but his name is Inigo.
Exactly. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Exactly. Oh no! Wait, indigo is blue?
Go Google indigo.
It's a bootleg blue purple. Oh goodness! I'm shocked.
So today in Z2R commentary in chat, we have our lesson on colors.
And how a medical doctor actually failed it.
I might be slightly worried if our medical doctor here is colorblind.
No, I swear, but at least I see that this is blue. It's good on jkoper's side, and he normally has it. And, retro 1978 TV with the rabbit ears vision.
I think Dr. J left 3 because they had been going around and found a loop and couldn't figure out how to get to the boss.
Yes. Dr. J got lost in 3, didn't want to waste any more time, said, you know what? I've seen some other palaces. I might as well go visit there because probably in Dr. J's mind, he's looking at the clock, 49 minutes almost, and it's a two gemmer. So he's probably playing as if he is behind. So he's got to rush to find a palace, lay the smack down on the enemy. And
But
then
do you know what he did find in 3?
the
ever so
hammer.
useful, actually, child is in 3.
No, I thought the hammer was in 3 because it said Rebo guarded the hammer.
Then he got the child in 4 then. Is he not having? Where is he not having any? Or where did he find that child? Why is a child in a random spot anyway? Are the parents not doing a good job of watching the child?
At least Dr. J finally got his candle. Now, caves will be a pinch. Woo. Like, this will be awesome. And the child, I think the child was just kind of phased in. Dr. J was hoping for Lawson. I think that...
Actually, the child was kidnapped by Link, be dragged back to his parents. Because remember, Link's a bad guy. So
Yeah.
CPS came, took the child, put it with a responsible group of creatures, because monsters would be mean, calling them evil. And Link comes and kills them, steals the child, and brings it back to his very abusive parents.
Absolutely. Link, you madman, how could you? And then you killed a chicken, a big chicken. That was
What
so
does
mean.
chickens ever do to him?
I know, right? The cuckoo lady was very nice in Ocarina of Time. And my poor fire chicken just didn't want to catch a knife and decided to just kind of jump into the lava.
He's probably just going for a deep swim there. He'll come back later,
Ah, gotcha. Same thing. The other fire chicken, he was like, you know what? I don't get paid enough for this. I'm taking a bath, got his lava voice.
Well, we pass where we saw T-Bird earlier, and onward deep into this wonderful GP. This very blue GP.
On Dr. J's side, we saw the greatest character, the greatest NPC in Zelda 2.
The River Devil?
Of course. The River Devil is the greatest NPC. The cuckoo lady is allergic to the chickens, but
not all chickens. She's allergic to a pocket cuckoo.
Yeah.
So is there just something about the genetics of a pocket cuckoo?
And don't forget Kojiro.
True, her brother is good friends with Kojiro.
Yeah. And those who played, the game we got instead of, my Ura Zelda. We won't talk about that.
Oh no, it's Mirai in chat. And there is Dark Link for jkoper.
Look at that. Mirai comes in and look at that. jkoper finds Dark Link. Imagine that. Mirai is Dark Link. No, it's simple. Mirai is Dark Link.
Okay, yeah,
that
works.
The connection is there.
That makes so much more sense.
I know, right?
That explains a lot of things. That's how he wins a lot of his races. He just wills himself back into the game right when he needs it.
And jkoper, get your GGs in chat if you haven't already done it. jkoper has defeated Dark Link, and it was a finish in 52-47.
GG to jkoper. We'll see if he wants to join us for a wonderful interview here in a moment. Coper. I keep butchering that pronunciation.
Exactly. No, I'm telling you. Mirai and Dark Link, the connection is there. See, we can all get our tinfoil, aluminum foil hats ready. Because we will lay out the conspiracies. here on Zelda 2 Rando Max Tournaments. You will get lots of lore. You will get lots of everything. Unfortunately, this GP had no real chicken presence, but that's okay.
Did I just
That's
see
a
Animus saying that he commonly beats Mirai?
shots fired. Bang bang. See, we should
Do we
like
need
put up
some
a
water for that burn?
grudge match. Let's go. Well, Sim and I'll gladly host it. Here we
We'll
go.
host it,
Full
commentate
screen.
it. We'll make funny references to the color blue and purple and indigo, and make fun of Mirai as he wills himself into the game.
Now listen here. Just because I may have gotten one color wrong, just
Two colors.
one, and the other one was a misunderstanding. There's a difference between being wrong and just a simple misunderstanding. Just like the misunderstanding we're seeing on Dr. J's side as Dr. J traverses to, I think, find a palace. I want to say find a palace. And
I don't know where he's headed now.
I
I'm
got it.
wondering if
I
he
got
actually
it.
has seen that jkoper has finished.
Dr. J is going to look for New Kasuto just because it's hidden and he wants to put his hammer to good use.
There we go. That's it.
He's looking for a rock to break. He's looking for a tree to break. He's looking for something to whack with that hammer. He's like, you know what? I'm already invested this far. Might as well just whack, 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 and call it a day. This is great. You don't give up. It's just he's hoping for our glue factory.
And
Yeah.
GG to jkoper, who joins us here in the commentary booth.
Hey, thanks.
GG.
So, what are your wonderful thoughts on this seed?
And I don't know. It was pretty easy in the end, I guess. I had a bit of a... The glove was in the west, wasn't it? But I had a bit of a hike to get Fairy, and then... Was the key also in the east, I think?
Key was in the same region you started in.
Yep.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess you didn't even have to go to the east, I suppose.
No, I made a very simple seed this time.
Although I don't know if downstab was needed. I don't think it was, actually. Well,
I don't think
sure.
there was a required room with room for downstab.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then just go left. When I looked left at the second time after my up and A in GP, and then I went back to the right, I thought I saw that room, and I thought that maybe it was a drop and it wasn't a path that I could take. And then I went back to the right, and I realized I'm pretty sure I've seen everything over here. So I just went back to the left, and obviously the GP was just silly.
And Key was on the grass tile, by the way.
Oh, that's where it was. Okay.
The one thing about the seed was that it hit like a truck, and even all the way up to life 4, it was hurting for a fair bit.
I mean,
we had nice life
heart
spill,
containers, so yeah, and then life refilled 5 hearts, so it was you can't complain too much about getting hit hard, I guess.
One thing that Dr. J ran into is he was trying to do helmet head with very low attack and very low life amount, so it was hitting the truck, and a couple hits just caused him to die. And so he spent a little bit of time in there, but he did come back and finally defeat Helmet Head, which was nice. Helmet Head was also your first boss down, and you found Guma fairly quickly too in 5.
Yeah. As I was in 5, I was debating. I hadn't seen that area of the Western continent before, where 5 was, and where the bridge was to probably Maze Island. And so I never even went to Maze Island. And as I was in 5, I was debating, should I potentially leave here and go to that bridge, see if it goes to Maze Island, see if I can get maybe 1 or possibly 4, since I had Reflect at that point instead. And yeah, and I was like, I'm just going to stay here, go until a dead end, at least get this level up. And then I found Guma, and even before I got my level, I think. So, yeah, I just killed him, and then I had extra lives to work with, so I walked all the way back to GP. And, well, I mean, not that it was a far walk from there. It was a far walk from where I was to start, and I should have up an 8, but I wanted to keep my experience, and I don't know. Just playing it a little cautious, I guess.
Well, Cautious did hand you the victory. You will move on to face our number 1 seed Level Engine in the next round.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one, I'm sure. So what's Dr. J up to? Is he in GP?
He's in
Palace 4.
P4 right now.
Oh, was that on Maze Island?
No, I don't believe
it was on the east side.
It was.
Was it Valley of Death then, I guess?
Yes, Valley of Death is exactly what it was. He was actually, I believe he was hoping for our resident glue factory, Horsehead, in Palace 1, but got a big surprise that it's actually Palace 4. He does have the Reflect spell, so it should be able to be completed in totality. And but I think it's being a bit mean-spirited in terms of... Oh!
There he goes. He found Karok.
He just found Karok, so...
Okay, yeah, that sounds like it might have been quite a hike to get there. I don't know if I even saw Valley of Death. I'm not sure. I may have, and I just didn't really acknowledge it, because I was just looking for items mostly. And spells. So... yeah, I don't think I saw GP my first time in the West, though, and I was really concerned about needing either the flute or the hammer. And
hammer was in P3, by the way.
Yeah, no, I had the hints for both of them, but it was a question of, was I going to have to dig one and choose which one to dig. But ended up that P6 was just, or not P6, but GP was just right there in the West, where I had up an aid from before. Yeah, had I not been so low on lives and health, it just seemed like a good time to up an A and do some of the East when I was when I up an 8 out of Medicine Cave. But yeah, had I not done that, I would have had a much better grasp on the seed.
And there's Karok down for Dr. J. He will now head on over to GP.
So, welcome to our Raiders. You are coming in at the tail end of our wonderful tournament bracket. Not bracket match, winners bracket between jkoper and Dr. J. And we do have our winner that we're talking to, jkoper, who is going to be going on to battle a very tough competitor in Level Engine. But we all know that jkoper is someone that's very difficult to beat himself. So it will be one heck of a match. Yeah, it will be one great matchup. So thank you for coming to see us. To those who raided, it's Vangraph who started the raid. So thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. And
yeah, we're just what we'll do is we're going to end up raiding over onto Dr. J since he still has another bit. But again, GG jkoper, and good luck versus Level Engine.
Oh, all right, thank you. That's good. Thanks, guys, for doing the commentary and the restream and tracking. I hope everything went smoothly on your end. And
we got it going nicely. It worked out great and no hiccups.
Yeah, I'm actually learning how to do this streamer stuff, so it'll be wonderful when I can start rolling the seeds for you guys.
Just don't learn from Star.
all right,
Star is
I'll see
my
y'all
idol.
next time.
Have a good one, Cover.
Have a good one.
Star has rolled the most evil seeds of them all. I come in somewhere in there, but Star is the number one. That is why she has a moto icon for her seeds.
I think that's to be commended, that she is recognized, that Star is recognized for her efforts. I see that as a positive.
That didn't work, Animus.
Yeah, I actually like the words just like that.
It does work too.
Symbolic. Yes, you have been smacked with a star seed. Absolutely wonderful. All right, to give you a sample of.
Oh, go ahead.
Are you familiar with Link to the Past?
Of course, I know all the Zelda games.
Okay, when I roll rando seeds, I roll 3 heart Vidi battles in Hera.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Ah,
That's 3 harder the whole Link to the Past game.
with no bombs.
Okay, then that's a little bit painful.
Why would you want bombs? That takes away the fun of fighting Vidi.
Exactly, right?
Who needs bombs? Bombs make the battle too easy.
See,
exactly.
I have over in OOTR, their current tournament, which Season 5 tournament, is coming down to the final rounds. I have rolled both the most jet seed in that tournament and the longest seed in that tournament. So my seeds have been known to be quite evil at times too. The logic behind some of the seeds I roll just makes you wonder, what the hell was that bot thinking? Or smoking, one of the two. I don't judge.
Yes. Everyone is saying Vidi and Hera is easy. Yes, that's if you have bombs, but why do I give you bombs? No, you don't need bombs. You just need your little wood sword. You just go in there and you just go doot, doot, doot.
By the way, look what Dr. J is having fun with.
Yes, and Dr. J is abusing my chickens. As a proud chicken mama, this doesn't bode well for me, but we are going to witness Thunder Chicken at Attack 5, which would be the same as jkoper. So we have Life 7 on Dr. J's side. Sounds like...
Seems a little high, but hey, if it allows him to take some more hits, more power to him. Or more power to his life. But
absolutely. I do not hate anyone. I believe in making things fun.
See, Krista loves chat. Chat loves when we have these truly evil seeds. The runners might not like it, but the runners still have to deal with it because it's a tourney seed. Haha. Ooh, and there's a death for Dr. J.
And plus, I'm a no logic Link to the Past runner. So, 3 heart Vidi battles, no bombs is something that I deal with a lot. So, in my own seed. So,
True. Awful does explain it is when Baseball and I team up. Baseball, or this isn't Baseball as his Twitch chat is, him and I are the truly cursing of seeds.
Baseball.
Trez has laughed at both our seeds at the same time, saying we're really mean to runners for it. But we don't care. We love making these wonderful runners for the chat and for the people watching, because they're the ones that pay the bills when they sub to our channel and keep our lights on.
The best part about Link to the Past with Ped is when you put mushroom on Ped make mushroom required. The mushroom leads to, or you could put shovel on ped, and then the shovel leads to the mushroom, and make it one long as all heck task. And that's what I love doing. I will, when I make seeds, personal seeds for people who ask me to build seeds for them, yes, I will put a shovel on ped in a heartbeat, make it required, and then have it lead to, mushroom, and go from there, or, some other item that's going to lead to a long exchange. It's got to be fun. Make it fun. Got to make it interesting.
I've been meaning to get into racing, at least for MMR and maybe OOTR. Then again, I have been told by certain runners they would purposely roll me evil seeds to make up for the evil seeds I rolled them.
Build you a seed for Ocarina of Time?
I don't trust your seeds already based on what I've heard about Link to the Past.
Nobody trusts me with seeds. I do get people that ask me to build seeds for them. It helps, It gets the blood pumping early in the morning. There you go. And if you ask me to make you a no logic seed,
no.
I will give you Randomizer, Door Sanity, everything. I call it Door Sanity, Key Sanity, Randomizer, the whole thing, roll high damage, and just place, everything in a way that you're not going to have an easy battle. I will definitely do that. Because I've actually
one of our infamous waffle rooms. Not waffle rooms with syrup, though.
Yeah, we're just missing out on, some emoji rooms. We haven't found any of those, but unfortunately, I don't think we will. So, I'd be best friends with lots of people. Yes, it's all about making things fun for the runner. ...
quote, fun, end quote.
What do you mean, putting my fun in quotations? It is not an abstract thing or something to be interpreted. My seeds are fun.
See, Andrew agrees with me. Quote, fun.
No. Fun is when when you get your starting item, and your starting item in uncle's bed, house, his crib. You get. I am not afraid to give you a single arrow as you're starting out.
See, the best item to give someone early on in OOTR is just Greg. Come on.
What? I don't know.
Greg, the single rupee? Come on.
No, what? Single rupees need love too.
Okay, ice arrows, since they're absolutely useless?
That makes an easy bongo fight.
See, so one of the ways I've cursed the seeds for OOTR is when it's been stone shadow, but you still have to beat it. Because all D is great. AD is great. Yeah, that's interesting, Lost.
Blue fire arrows. Then you're gonna be. That's a free bomb. Because blue fire.
That makes earlier ice cavern. And you don't even need a bottle because you just shoot everything with that.
Yeah, but fire. You know what that's gonna do for Dodongo's cavern? And it's gonna be pooptastic, especially if you tackle it as an adult. Because that's I'm crazy enough. I love to do Dodongo as an adult.
Everyone does Dodongo as an adult.
Absolutely. But if you have that, and we have Dr. J doubling back. Animus, let me build you a seed for either Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time.
I come from Majora's Mask. I get to roll the wonderful Majora's Mask seed. You can roll the Ocarina of Time seed.
But you know what seeds I rolled the best in, and I could give Hindris a problem, and that is Minish Cap.
Ooh, that's a horrible one to roll evil seeds in.
Well, I'm team no logic, so Nessman is a good friend of mine, and we believe in, throwing logic out the window. So, we love last locationing tingle trees, which, drives everybody crazy, but it's absolutely the most hilarious thing in the world to do. And
Animus, if you ever decide to get into MMR, let me know. I can help you understand the very bad logic in that game.
you cheat. When in doubt, cheat it out. There's
MMA is quite fun. I love to challenge myself on my N64, and I have fun going through and playing 3 Hearts and Majora's Mask, but I need to get into Randomizer.
I have a love-hate with Majora's Mask, and I'll tell you
It loves
why.
to hate you?
No! I love to hate it, and it's because of what was lost. And if anyone tells me Master Quest is Ura Zelda, that's gonna pain me, because no, I don't think it was. It was the history behind the Majora's Mask is that they didn't want to make Ura Zelda, so the compromise was Majora's Mask, and I'm like, I know exactly, Andrew. Anyone who says I've been flooded with that when I cry about not getting Ura Zelda. They're like, no, that's Master Quest. And I'm like, no, it isn't. It really isn't. Ura Zelda was the Ocarina of Time.
By the way, Dr. J now finally finds Dark Link, and he will take him down.
Yes, we're going to get some Skelly stabbing some Kinkle action. Let's go. Exactly. It's not meant to be that. It was supposed to have, and I look at a lot of the alpha and the beta footage for Ocarina of Time and really wonder about, being able to cast Wind with the Wind Medallion, with Fado, actually being the Wind Sage. A lot of lore behind that, and get your GGs for Dr. J. No,
and with the time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 55 seconds, we have Dr. J taking down Dark Link and grabbing that Triforce piece.
Yes.
We will be getting him in here in a moment for an interview, so get your questions ready.
Yep. I can't believe it just started raining. At 12:30 and almost 12:30
it's finally
in the morning.
raining?
Yeah, it's like, it just had to get that one rain in for the day, as if drowning me, in the daytime isn't enough. It just has to get me while I'm sleeping. GG's, Dr. J, how are you?
If you were trying to talk, you are muted, but...
Yeah, relieved that's over.
Yeah, so I'm taking that as your wonderful... You think this is a very wonderful seed that I rolled for y'all?
Oh, it's absolutely, yeah. Hey, I got down stab.
I don't think jkoper got that. So that that helmet head. I know you have a couple of words to say to that helmet head.
Probably nothing we can say on this stream, but yeah, it's just not just how tanky he was, but just how much damage his shots did. It was just unnecessary.
Despite starting with 8 heart containers, he was running through you in like 3 hits.
Yeah, no excuse for him doing 3 containers of damage.
Yeah, and that was on Life 3, I believe. And, you went back and grinded up a bit because Attack 3 was like the single arrow, worthless. And we felt your pain because that was just a gatekeeping kind of helmet head.
Oh, yeah, and then after that, just spending so long trying to find something else I could finish, too. Didn't really help.
I saw that you opted to go out of... You were in Palace 3, and you kind of opted out of there to go into Palace 4.
Yeah, with 3 I didn't have downstab, and I figured I was glove blocked. Even though I had glove, I didn't have the downstab to get through those.
Okay. That makes total sense. And were you hoping that it was Palace 1 instead of Palace 4?
Oh, totally. I mean, at least I had reflect, so it's just like, well, I'll make this work, I guess.
Yeah. Believe it or not, the Guma in Palace 5 was actually weak this time. The maces, it hurt a little, but not very much. And so Palace 5 and Palace 2 were completed by jkoper. And you did find more items than him. And
You were the
that,
only one that found the any key.
Yeah,
yes.
and yeah, it makes sense that Jake over took out 2 and 5 because I mean they were right there, and like you said, Guma was weak. You could beat this without going off Western Continent at all.
Yeah, we were surprised that it literally didn't require very much in terms of, leaving to other regions, and that this could be, if it was 3 or more gems, then we might be talking. But, 2 gem, it's basically going in and going out. I weeped because the River Devil didn't do anything for us this time around.
It's your
But you
commentator
did.
curse. You come in and you commentate, and River Devil's never used when you commentate.
You don't have to remind me.
By the way, Jay, what do you think of that 88 cost fire spell at the beginning?
That was at that point I was hoping it was going to be something like Thunder because that'd be worth my while, and well, it was spell which I actually used for a couple of times for its intended use. So I can't complain too
Well,
much.
I thought it was Shield because Link was turning brown, but today I've had color issues
You've
according
had a
to.
lot of color issues today.
No, that palace was brown.
Green.
I stand for that. It was green, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah, it
because
was spell because it turned everything into the blue spiders.
oh, peachy blue spiders, another color that I probably mistook. According to Sim.
I wasn't the only one calling you out on colors. Chat was doing it too, okay?
You made me list the rainbows. They treated me bad, Dr. J. You gotta bail me out. But back to you and the seed. You how did you fare in GP? How did you feel about that one?
Um, I was kind of when I saw Thunderbird, I was hoping it was required, especially with all the trouble I went through to beat it because I had enough magic for Thunder and that's it. So I couldn't go with my usual kind of protection stuff. And then nope, turned out it was the same thing as one of my earlier races where it's just you go left and Dark Link's right there.
Yeah, it was a red herring. And you just hate to see it because especially when you go through a lot and magic was very expensive in the seed in the beginning and for up to until about Magic 4, I want to say. Things were really costly for you guys.
Yeah, about that. I mean, at least I was able to squeeze out Thunder Magic 5 with just the one extra match container.
My goodness.
At
That's
least you
mean
didn't have to save
spirit.
your magic for Fairy and use that throughout the level.
Yeah, there is that. One
Oh
of them shots getting
man.
the Any Key.
Yeah, that really came in handy for you. The fact that you found it relatively early that, you were able to actually use it in the palace. And whereas jkoper had to take a couple of deaths in order to replenish that because he did not have it. And these palaces were requiring keys out the wazoo. It was like you turn here, you need a key. And most of the items were kind of junk items. You had blue jars as palace items. That was the palace item for Palace 2 was a blue jar. And you kind of say, well, thank God I didn't blow all those keys trying to get to it because it was literally, I think, about 3 keys just to get to it.
That sounds about right for this seed. And yeah, with how many key blocks I ran into, it's just like, nope, just go kill Helmet Head eventually. And if you really need to come back, you probably won't.
But you did finally get your revenge. And now we have to ask how you're feeling about your upcoming match.
You will be
That you're
playing
going-
the Alan Heffley.
Yes.
Well, we'll see how I do on that one. Sometimes the seed just doesn't really play into your hands, but the Swiss stages it did for the most part. So we'll see if it gets back to that against Alan.
We're looking forward to the battle. And I know that, we thank you, the chat, I'm sure, would echo this, that we thank you wholeheartedly for, allowing us to watch you in action, and that we wish you the very best of luck against Alan in your upcoming match.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
And with that, we will wrap things up. Again, GG to both our runners, jkoper and Dr. J, who we wish good luck in the coming round. Thank you very much, Krista, for joining me on commentary, and thanks, Lost the Pirate, for being our amazing tracker today. I am Cemetery, your one that picked on Krista about not being able to see green, and I did the restream, which went smoothly, which is great. So everyone, have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you at the next match.